Hi, today is 15th September and it's Engineers Day in India. So today we celebrate the birthday of uh, Bharat Ratna Sir M.V. Visvesvaraya. Yeah. So on his birthday, we celebrate Engineers Day. Yeah. And I wish you all a happy Engineers Day. Okay, I want to share the thought of engineering in my mind and about the test engineering. That's a software test engineering, right? Yeah. So when I joined my engineering, I did not know what is engineering. And the first class, okay, in my engineering was the civil engineering class, and no one did say what is engineering and how we students should be in the mindset and attitude to be a skilled engineer who contributes the value to the nation or to whoever employs us. Yeah. Um, Throughout my engineering, I did not understand or nor okay, I did question what is engineering. I question today. Um, I cleared my exams. I got my Bachelor of Engineering degree from VTU, and I still did not know what is engineering. Okay, and that thought was not in my mind. And I wish VTU makes one or two classes in the beginning of the first year for the students, where they understand what is engineering and how an engineer should be and should work with a mindset and attitude. Yeah. That's a needed class, and I wish this message reaches the VC of VTU and all other deemed universities what we have today. Yeah. With that, I want to come to the software testing and engineering. After my engineering, I did do the job and I got a job, and I wanted to be a tester. I had this thought right in the third semester of my engineering, and I I got a job as a test engineer, and that's happy news to me. But I did not learn what is engineering still when I joined my job, and what is software test engineering. All I was said was to read a book of William E. Perry by Mark, by a few pages, like throughout the in each chapters throughout the book, and I had a time to finish the book. That's within like 2 days. And then every evening, my manager is to come by, or I was supposed to go to his chamber and update what I've done and what I've read. And after that, I was given the document of the test cases to understand the product along with the requirement document, and that's how it got started. And I started testing like all of this. That's not the right way to say all of this. I started testing. Testing, reading those test cases and those documents, and I reported bugs. For me, still I did not get into my mind the question: what is software test engineering, and what is engineering, and what am I doing? I never had these thoughts or questions in my mind. I just completed the work assigned to me. I reported bugs, and I felt good. I felt I was doing my job. The day when I got my visiting card, from the HR, I did see that my name and at the bottom software engineer, and I felt what am I doing as a software engineer? I'm testing. So what am I testing? Um, and how I'm engineering via testing, and how I'm contributing as a software engineer to this and for the product that I was testing. That's a question. And this came after a month probably, or maybe the close by 2 months. But I did not have answer. Today, if you are a student who is watching this, try to question yourself what is engineering, and if you are a fresher or an intern or an engineer, who is into the work, question yourself what is engineering. if you have an answer for that, okay, which you think, okay, yeah, that makes sense, then ask, okay, what is software test engineering, and what is your contribution, okay, to the product as a software test engineer. How you are engineering your test. It's simple. Okay, so yeah, that's okay, pretty much okay. What I have to start by okay, saying this. Now, okay, let me take you to few things, okay, like a few thoughts. Um, when I started my career as a test engineer, I was said like, okay, you use the product, okay, like a user and test it. That's not a wrong thing to say for a test engineer. Okay, in fact, okay, we should say this to every engineers, okay, who develop the product. When I say okay, develop, okay, it includes programming and testing both. See, we will have to have the empathy for a user who will use the solution what we are developing, and that will ship right. Now, will that empathy of a humankind is enough for an engineer? That's a question, right? So my point is, okay, you be uh, a tester who, okay, who will test for a user, or okay, who will have okay that mindset, or a persona of what type of user. That's good, but that's not enough. Okay, because uh, when you say engineer, okay, or engineering, okay, we are engineering empathy. Along with that, okay, we should also know, okay, how to okay engineer and test okay the product, right? So we'll have to be technical. When it comes to engineering, okay, in the way we work, it has to be okay technical. And software testing is so contextual. Okay, our work will be okay of a high value when we have the blend of all this. That's empathy for a user, the tech mind, and understanding okay the business, understanding the behavior of user, understanding the sociology. It's like a lot of things coming in. But how? Okay, that's a point. So with that, I would say, okay, be technical minded. Okay, be technical minded. And when you say a software engineer, okay, okay, it is implicit that we are technical. Okay, and when we test, okay, testing as a user, that's good, but just like an engineer as well. Okay, and we try to relate and observe okay other fields to our engineering, especially software testing when we're doing, for example, like from musician, doctors, uh, and any okay other professionals okay who apply their okay their thinking, their mindsets and attitude and their learnings, okay, where they apply to that. Okay, when we do all that, we should also know that okay, software okay is with programming, software is with the tech stacks. So to test through this, we'll have to be aware and we'll have to be okay skilled. Yeah, and it's a common okay thought process. When we say technical, we often mean okay technical means okay programming. So, see, programming is just one small part of okay, being technical. Explore okay what is the technical capability okay or the capacity that we should have as a test engineer okay on the context for the product that you're testing. That's really important. Okay, with that okay I want to share you okay a few details okay to tell okay the technical aspects of testing. That's a test engineering. Okay, so I was reading okay a document means on a web page of IBM. Let me share my screen. So so this is okay that web page. Okay, so it says okay history of software testing. So I went through all this okay document. Now while I was going through this document, okay, I came across okay the history. Okay, the history. So it says okay somewhere okay, computer scientist Tom Kilburn is credited with writing the first piece of software, which debuted on June 21st, 1948 at the University of Manchester in England. It performed mathematical calculations using machine code instructions. Good. Now, how did he test this? And for whom did he write this? That's a question. Who was the user? Now, if I was supposed to okay test the same thing for a user, how could I test this okay using the machine code instructions. I should understand that, right? However, okay, today we have evolved, and we have interfaces where we can click or type and send data. But with that as well, okay, to know what's happening at back and how it's happening, okay, is it actually working or it looks like working? If it works, okay, in what all ways it works and why it works. So to do all this, okay, we need to understand, okay, the tech stacks, and we should engineer our test, right? It's technical job, okay. Listen to all other people as well, okay. But know this, at the bottom, we are engineers, and we are working with the systems which are okay technically, okay. Yeah. So if you see, okay, it says debugging was the main testing method at that time of at the time, and remained for the next 2 decades. Yeah. So debugging, yeah, debugging is part of testing. So like today we have, okay, the okay, we differentiate testing versus debugging, and we say both are not okay same and different. See, for me, when you're debugging, you're testing. When you're testing, you will debug, right? Because when you see a behavior, you try to understand what's happening, and what's happening at back, or to what all it's communicating. For this, you will debug, right? Well, okay, one simple example. Today we have the developer toolbars in browser. That's a very good debugging tool, right? See, the same, okay, Firefox or Chrome, or even Hive for that matter, okay, it did not have, okay, this, okay. Um, it came in eventually, because I did test, okay, extensively for browser compatibility testing, okay, and I did bring, okay, I did bring up the test architectures for the same, okay, in one of the one which I was working. I did not have, okay, this then. It came, okay, it came, okay, eventually. So this is when we're testing, we're debugging, and when we're debugging, we're testing. Okay. If you try to differentiate, okay, between these two, okay, there is a very thin line, okay, thin line. And if you ask, okay, what is that thin line? Okay, again, you see the overlapping, okay, overlap on between testing and debugging, because the intent is same. We are trying to learn. Okay, every debugging has a test, and every test has a debugging. Okay, know this. And at least this is my experience from the practice what I do. Okay, so with this, I'll come to the other website, a beautiful website. I thank Joris Smith and Dorothy. Thanks, Joyce, for this website and maintaining, okay, this information, and to all of us who are contributing and who have contributed for this, okay, data what we have here. At least we have, okay, some data about software testing. If you see, okay, 1822, okay, Charles Babbage came in, and okay, then eventually analytical engine, okay, system plot owners bug, okay. So in 1870s, IBM was founded, okay, Pareto principle, okay, and okay, coming down, okay, somewhere I think von Neumann architecture, something ENIAC right back, yeah, Alan Turing testing, yeah, Turing test, and see if you see all this, okay, we have the tech systems being built and being used. So if you ask, okay, who were the users at that time? They were, okay, some users, okay, who were, okay, tech oriented, and the questions were, okay, given to, like, let's say, okay, few people, okay, who would use that in their daily life. But how to test? Still, okay, it was technical, right? Technical. And coming down, okay, we see, okay, somewhere in 1958, first software testing. That's from Jerry, our Jerry Weinberg. That's what Gerald M. Weinberg. So the first team formed by Gerald Weinberg, working as a manager of operating system development for the Project Mercury. Project Mercury is the first human spaceflight program for the United States. See, if this was supposed to be built for, okay, let's say for the astronauts, okay, the users, okay, there was supposed to be someone, right, who is testing, and that's okay, that testing, okay, well, let's say 1% of that testing was on, okay, the user experience. That means how well, okay, that astronaut can use, or a machine can use. But to do that and to understand, okay, is it actually working, and is it worth, okay, using on the on that, okay, space flight? Someone should test it very technically, right? Technically, yeah. So this is what I mean. Okay, when you say engineering, okay, engineering is the mix of, okay, multiple disciplines. As I said, okay, people, anthropology, sociology, okay, the study of human behaviors, everything. And software engineering is no okay, no different to it, and especially software testing is no different to it. Okay, all I'm saying is this is because, okay, let's develop, okay, the mindset of engineering. Let's develop, okay, that process of engineering. Let's, okay, engineer our test. Okay, let's pick, okay, all the data from all other disciplines, and, okay, let's, okay, can, okay, use them on, I want to say, let's convert them, okay, in a form, okay, where we can take that into the engineering and apply it. Let's build, okay, that. So happy engineering, happy testing. And when we say we are software test engineers, okay, we also mean that, okay, we are technically capable engineers, okay, who can test. Yes. With that, I will hand this, okay, this short uh, video. Huh. I did not share my screen, right? Yeah, okay, let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, this was the thing, okay, what I said about, okay, history of software testing. Okay, this is a page. Okay, this is a page. And here is, okay, that information about chunk and debugging this thing. And this as well, okay, this page, software is testingreferences.com. Okay, do refer to the sites, okay, do refer to, okay, technical when we are applying, okay, our thought process to engineering. Okay, with that, yeah, see you soon in the next video about what I have to share. Okay, till then, bye. Yeah, bye.